Hey guys, today we're talking to you guys about secret societies. We're going to go to a bunch of different parts. I'm looking at notes, so if you see me looking on the screen, that's what I'm doing. First, we're going to talk about signs and symbols, show you who they are and how bold they are. The Freemasons and Illuminati, they're one of the two. If you look at the back of the dollar bill, the right side is the eagle with the shield. It's the old Roman Empire symbol, which Freemasonry adopted. And then the left side is Illuminati with the pyramid and the all-seeing eye on the top of it. Okay, then we'll see, they have got a House bill to recognize how many, they said they had to recognize how many, that there were more Masons in every state, that they had to recognize them, more than 1,000 to each state, but they got House Bill number 33. 33 is symbolic to them, which is the 33rd degree Mason. It's the highest level Mason that you can get. These people are evil. This is Satan's groups. Just like we're under the influence of heaven, they're under the influence of hell. So when I was in Queens, I seen this billboard at the Human Resource Agent, and it was a billboard of the pineal gland, which is a third eye, which is a part of your brain that opens up supposed to open you up to enlightenment, which really it just connects you to Satan. But all of our presidents have been Freemason or Illuminati. Every one of them. They can't deny it, because the G with the scales underneath of it is on their tombstones. They're on George Washington's tombstone, Ben Franklin. So they can't deny none of this. They're not trying to either. If you look, when they wrote the Declaration of Independence in 1776, that's the same year that Illuminati got their group established. None of this stuff is a coincidence, I promise you. Yeah, Ben Franklin, he was in the Hellfire Club in London, and here recently, when they were remodeling his old house, they was digging in the basement and they found 10 people's remains and animal remains and everything down there. So it keeps showing you more and more who these people are. They're not good people at all. They recruit in the military, and they offer people gifts and money and high level governmental positions. The way they tell our kids in school that you can be president if you want, well, you can be if you submit yourself to the devil. Other than that, if you're not in a secret society, you will not be president. But that's all about the change. God is reaching down. They challenged him, and it says in Galatians that he will not be mocked. And he is going to prove that. We're about to see a move of God that has not been seen in 2,000 years. But it's about to happen. And anybody that's any of the saints, that they know, basically, they know something's coming. Even if God has not told them straight like he has me, only because my destiny is tied in with taking these people down. But they still know that something's coming. They still know that it's time to start watching. Because God don't leave his people without knowing. Okay, so let's see. So where God sent me to, I'm in New York City, and the spirit he gave me, I can feel I can feel energy. Demons see me automatically, and as soon as I can't hide from them. Just like it says that you're a light, a city set on a hill cannot be hidden. It's true. The Spirit God put into me, it mirrors back to them and shows them what they need to change in themselves. But at the same time, their spirit's fighting mine. So there's 140 different nationalities here in New York City now, and they all serve false gods and fake gods, which is all ultimately Satan. And from the Mexicans to the Haitians and everybody, and it's sad because I was on a bus one day in Queens, and one of the kids that sat down beside me, because when God gives you eyes to see and ears to hear, you can see these spirits and these demons. It looks like clear, like if you see gas coming up out of a pipe in the summertime, or steam rolling up in front of the shadows, it's the way it looks like. But a Mexican kid sat down beside me. He couldn't have been no older than 7, 8 years old, and he had a demon on him. And it's sad. They're born through the umbilical cord. If you download the PDF, John Eckhart, Prayers to Rout Out Demons, these prayers will show you that they're born through the umbilical cord and into these children, into newborns. How sad is that? It's crazy. But that's why God was against globalization. The way that he split the languages at the Tower of Babel and separated all of us, there's a reason for that. The reason King Saul lost his throne was because he didn't obey God 100%, and he didn't destroy all of them that he was sent to destroy. And the reason was they had demons in them. So that he left the king alive. That's why Samuel had to come and finish up his job, and that's why Saul lost the throne, because he did not wipe them out like he was supposed to. He did not wipe out all of them that were submitting themselves to demons. That's why God takes the land from these people and gives to another people and guarantees them the victory. That's what that was in the old days, is because they submitted themselves to false gods and pagan gods and demons. So that's why God guaranteed them the victory and was going to give them the land. But Saul did not listen, so Samuel had to come and finish his job, and that's why Saul lost the throne. So God's against globalization. We're not supposed to be piled up here in New York the way we are, all these different nationalities, because these people that serve demons are around these people that don't, and we can't mix. We cannot be around each other. Our spirits go in opposition automatically if you're submitted to God very much at all. And it don't work. But God's getting ready to change that. God's getting ready to take leadership from America. He's getting ready to change it. You're about to see signs, miracles, and wonders like back in Jesus' days. The people that don't believe that really happened, God's going to show you that this happened. So that's all I got for this video. God bless you guys. I hope you have a good day.